Alright, welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel with me, Hugh the M here. And we had some trouble the other night with the Elemental Sabers. Mobius and Kuraz just couldn't get it done. And we're going to move back into that chapter and see if we can get through that final piece of the story of the Elemental Sabers. Who is stronger, I wonder? Who is stronger? Ichigo from Bleach, Lupe from One Piece, or Naruto from Naruto? Naruto seems a little repetitive, but Naruto from Naruto. So here we are. We're going to go ahead and get back into the story. Let's enter here. So I took myself out of the tournament running because I completed the entire story, and I told you that you needed to have a certain tournament ticket to enter. I am ineligible for the tournament. One, I'm hosting the tournament. Two, I completed the entire storyline all the way up. I'm about to show you that right here. Yeah, I think you're going to like the Pendulums and Deception because, as you can see, complete right there. So go ahead and check out that poll. As you see, it's all complete, the whole storyline all the way up. But I am taking you on a journey through this in a different manner. And we were all the way up here at the Warriors of the Six Elemental Lords. We were on the last part of the story, and Mobius and Kuraz, their team just wasn't strong enough. It looks like they had to go out and find some free agency and sign some new people to the team. And so they went out into the free agent market and they built it back up a little bit, getting a little bit stronger. So we have some new additions to the Mobius and Kuraz story here for the Elemental Sabers. I'll show you what we've done to make the Pendulums a little bit better this time. We didn't have a good flow going with it, so we changed it up a little bit, but it's still the same old crowd. We've cut down on the pendulum monsters that we have in here, and we're going with, we got Waddlemar, a couple of self-destruct dance, incantation, pencil plume, Manju of the 10,000 hands. Now we had Sanju of the 1,000 hands, but we got rid of that one because it gives us the choice of a ritual monster or a ritual spell. Senju only gives us the ritual monster. Wat Pheasant. We got the Wat Cobra ×2. We got the Black Fang Magician. We got Incantation Candle. I didn't have this last time, and then I realized I really needed it to make this kind of happen. Because if I have a ritual spell in my hand, I could special summon this plus another incantation monster, which I have two more in there. But when I special summon this from the deck, I get a ritual spell to my hand. Witchcrafter Shemitah, Stargazer Magician, and this is the other incantation bookstone, along with Pencil Plume. Mobius and Kuraz are our main characters. We have Witchcrafter Hyene still. I went and got Raytheon, the Time Lord. Now this is just a ridiculous card. You're just going to see, if I get to use this card, you're going to see what happens. People aren't going to like that, but it happens, and it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Ruin Queen of Oblivion. I got rid of Ruin Supreme Queen of Oblivion, got rid of her. Toss that out, and there's Demise. We got two Ruins, two Demise. We got Regeki, Fisher, Monster Reborn, Double Summon, 1 day of peace. Each player draws a card, but nobody's taking any damage. You got the Pendulum Call, Witchcrafter Creation, Witchcrafter Collaboration. And what we found out is the Moon Mirror Shield had an exact twin, just like the Gemini twins, and they're supposed to belong to the Gemini twins and not Hector. So this is where the deception came in. Is they stole one, thinking that it was the only one, but they had to go and retrieve the second one from Medusa. So there are two Moon Mirror Shields in here now. Breaking of the World, End of the World, Cycle of the World, Turn of the World times two, Witchcrafter Unveiling. Now these three cards go really ridiculously well with this lovely lady right here, Witchcrafter Heine, as you can see. Go ahead and hit that poll. Who's stronger, Ichigo, Lupe, or Naruto? I'd like to know. I mean, who would want to see that fight? I think they did some kind of anime on it already, some kind of fight. It was kind of like a offshoot. Hit that poll button. Give it a good go, shall ya? All right, so we were down here. So 1 day of peace. We were down here on Witchcraft and Unveiling. We got Waboku. I added Ring of Destruction. Wall of Disruption. Trap Hole of Spikes. Witch's Strike. Yeah, I told you they went and got some free agents here and bolstered the deck a little bit. Jelly Cannon, Solemn Judgment, Ultimate Providence, Call of the Haunted, Renewal of the World. Okay, so I got number 39 Utopia, number 32 Shark Drake, number 50 Black Ship of Corn, number 102 Star Seraph, Sentry, Firewall X Seed Dragon, Kensashi the Rika Queen, the Magician of Hope, Space Insulator, Nightmare Phoenix, Decode Talker, Power Code Talker, Boral Sword Dragon, Thunder Dragon, Thunderstorm. Wow. Okay. What is this card? Hold on. Thunder Dragon, Thunderstormak, Stormak, Rostaliger, Firewall Dragon, Dark Fluid. So as you can see, we'll hit a sample draw. Let's see what we've got started. Okay, that's not too bad of a draw. Let's hit another one. See, now we're gonna get better draws off this for sure. The chemistry wasn't flowing so well, so they went and recruited some new agents to get into this story mode. And as always, you know, we give a shout out to everybody else on the live duels first. My dual pass is now up to 80, almost 81 on the dual pass. I have 58 days to get to 100. Okay, and I'm going to tell you right now, if you're going to duel me on here, you're going to duel straight and honest, because one of the rules of the game is I can draw on my turn. I don't have to ever play a card, and I can just end my turn. And I will not make any single mistake by doing that. I literally can go 10 million duels, never take a life point, never play a card, and I will never make a mistake. Think about that for a minute if you're going to come up against me and you want to try to cheat or whatever. Yeah, I'll just sit there and I'll just collect the experience and the grade points. Just sit there. So we're up to 80, 81 on the dual pass. That was one of the first things I grabbed, was the dual pass when I downloaded the game to make sure I could have the dual pass. We got 58 days left to get 19 and a half more grades, or 19 and a half grade points. If you take a look up in the upper left corner up here, right up here, I'm a level 15 now on my dueling ability and skills, and I moved up to silver 1. I did some ranked dueling while you were gone, or while I was gone, and doing other things, but I did some ranked dueling, tried to get up to whatever, try to get gold. Maybe I'll do some ranked duels later tonight, you know, but mostly it's going to be the storyline. Ranked duels I try to save for offline because they frustrate the hell out of me. And I really don't want you to hear the vulgar language in which I use during rank duels. Let's see. We're going to go look for a live duel to start. Here we go. Let's get that pole up. Hit that pole. Who's stronger? Ichigo from One Piece or Naruto from Naruto? You can always just click on that and see that poll if you want. Pops right up for you guys anyway. Uh-oh. Let's get in there. Doesn't then nobody. We're just spinning around and round. This is absolutely bogus right now. Absolutely bogus. Let's just go. Let's go. Have some fun. I mean, wow, this is pretty fun. Ooh, Lava Golem in there. What else we got there? Planet Pathfinder. That's a good card. I like that card. It's fun. It's a fun card to have. Numeran Wall. Wow. That's pretty huge. I wish I had my Dollhouse deck. I got like 10 cards in that Dollhouse deck that I made a while ago. It's got like no attack, no defense. Super skilled deck. Level 15 Duelist B right here. We got a level 17 over here. So I'm ready to, I'm right in the thick of it. Look at that Blue Eyes White Dragon. Oh, they're just tossing coins here. The Path of Destiny. Ooh, 2,000 with a Path of Destiny here. Another 3 grand. Oh, they're playing Coin Bank here. Ouch. Wow. That's crazy. That was an absolute crazy move. Ooh, great move. That's it. Oh, what a retaliation here, though. It's done with. No, is it? Here we go. Oh no, now it's done with. That's tough. I mean, to get it all the way down to 600, then all of a sudden, boom, this game is tight. Quick change rate. Oh no, nothing to be had. Straight to battle phase right away. Absolutely, wow. I told you, I've seen some pretty bad situations. That was a dire situation at 600 left, but I like that coin flip deck. That was absolutely cool. Not even a single attack. That was a short-lived one. How about one more for y'all, yo? That was an insane duel. That was crazy. That coin flip thing really was burying people. Let's go. Right there it is. Oh, Bob. Beautiful fish. Beautiful. Oh, the names of these beings though. Beautiful fish. We got that buzzsaw shark. just gonna keep that poll rolling there, probably for the whole stream, so you can just have fun with it. Ouchie. Yeah, let's turn to the... Magic and Mystery with Mayhew the M here on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, watching a live duel here. At a level 10 and a level 16, so... Oh, big card, big card. What do we got? Red Eyes, Black Dragon. That card is known as Red Eyes Black Dragon. Light duel here. 4,300. Can the fish escape the dragon's wrath? It's not looking good for the fish. Ooh, the fish got a solid defense over here, though. Let's see what's going on with that card there. Number 59, Crooked Cook. Sounds like me. Well, you control no other cards. This card is unaffected by other cards' effects. Once per turn, you can detach a material and destroy as many other cards you control as possible. Then this card gains 300 attack. But... right there, I didn't see anything about couldn't be. It says it's unaffected by other cards. I don't see nothing that's saying it can't be destroyed in battle. Oh, another Red Eyes Black Dragon classic card. That's a classic one right there. Look how red and black that one is there. Oh, Lava Golem. People. That is going to be some damage coming up right there. 1,000 damage. What is it? For each one of their monsters, they take 500, I believe. I don't know, take 1,000 damage. It used to be, I thought it was only 500. Card, some reason, let's see. While you control no other card, this is unaffected by other cards' effects. Effects, not battle. So we got a problem here. This card should be off the field already. It's not. It can be destroyed by battle. It doesn't say it can't be. Unaffected by cards' effects. An attack is not an effect. An attack is not an effect. But the fish holding tight here. Yeah, that card is just not playing correctly. Unaffected by card effects. Other cards' effects. An attack is not an effect. At this current point, it's not going to matter. If that card can't be destroyed in battle right now, it's not going to matter how much this goes on. Look at all the cards in this dude's hand down here trying to draw out. Looks like for Exodia. Got a pair of shoes on. This is a tough card because somewhere along the line, this got lost in translation here. Crooked Cook. What's the conditions for that? 2 level 4 monsters. So unaffected by other cards' effects, but it doesn't say can't be destroyed in battle. That card has to say it. And I'm missing something here. Oh, an explosion from the lava golem. That's a tough card. Somewhere in the translation, we missed a step here. Card, so we could go back and watch that replay. What was protecting that card that it couldn't be destroyed in battle? So, assuming that the materials used gave that some kind of bonus, if this card's used, the card that you exceed summon can't be destroyed in battle with, monsters that have 2500 or higher attack or something like that. So from reading the card though, that card should have easily been destroyed in battle. No problem. I mean, I've been playing this thing for 96, so we missed a step somewhere with that Exceed summon and the translation. And that's what that little turn regulator tripwire is over there. To make sure that, people don't just throw cards together or whatever. Now remember, Mobius and Kuraz, we had to finish off the elemental savers with the Pendulums of Deception. The warriors of the 6 elemental lords. We got all the way to the end journey. We battled tough. And we got to the end journey there, and we just couldn't break through and finalize the chapter. But the Pendulums of Deception, Mobius and Kuraz, went out and recruited some new tactics, get some, fresh meat. So we're going to hit the random button. I'm going to go ahead and get stuck going first on this. So, the Pendulums of Deception with Mobius and Kuraz. And it looks that's where we're going to start. With the Black Fang Magician making an appearance into the field, striking up the battle. We got some friends up in this biscuit, and he's going to flip me down a defense move, just like that. No, thank you. I got a second one. But to no avail. The Black Fang Magician hung tough on the field. But nothing doing there. Ditched out and negated. Turned away. Could the Pendulums of Deception finally break through? The battle was slow to start. Could it pick up? Oh, a big gift from the heavens above dropped in. The Gemini twins had made a statement caster in Pollux. They were putting their faith all right in to the pendulums of deception. Making big moves, but would it play out for Ripple Rebirth? Pendulums and Deception team, oh no, it could be Pendulum Calling. Isn't there a song about the Pendulum Calling? It's not going to do me any good right now because I got that moon shield in the way. That's okay. Putting that bad boy right down there. Black Fang Magician using the power of the Moon Mirror Shield. So far, the pendulums have hung tough. Seems like they just did that same tactic. It seemed Ripple Rebirth was getting desperate. They're already caught on the tripwire. Already caught on the tripwire. And it's a jelly cannon. A huge gift. And the power of the Moon Mirror Shield still hanging tough. Would it be good enough? A little cough and a chuckle in the wind. And the jelly cannon with big moves throws one back to the house. And a huge power up that time with the Moon Mirror Shield getting a big benefit from doing some dirty work. The Black Fang Magician holding tough on the field. Here comes the Froggy song. I hear the Froggy song, just like Naruto said. Do you hear the Froggy song? The Black Fang Magician knows Naruto. Maruto. I was about to call him Maruto. Fang Magician again would strike down with terror. What was Ripple Rebirth looking to accomplish? They had come up against a different foe this time. They had gone and retrieved reinforcements and a huge gift from the heavens above. It's Monster Reborn. And it's a huge selection. It's a plethora of a selection. And it's nothing they ever wanted to see. It could be the final crushing blow. Just devastating. It's a crippling, crushing blow. Boom. Monster Reborn kicks in. The pendulums of deception playing with furious fire. We've got options for Cavalry. The Cavalry calls out, but it looks like Demise is going to use their own weapon against them. Looks like they're going to negate this one. And Lapuila will not be making an attack, but Demise. Oh, Drowning Mirror Force. Get that junk out of there. I can't believe that just got hacked into this game like that. Absolute just got hacked into the game like that. And now the Pendulums again are on the run because of a dark cheat. It's absolutely ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. They're absolutely getting killed. Nope, it looks like we're going to have to retreat again because of that dark hack that I just got cut out. That thing just came out of freaking nowhere. So we'll have to retreat and go back after millennia of time passing, because we had that one Black Fang Magician, and then we got the Monster Reborn with the Demise, and somehow we ended up losing that duel. Because I didn't activate Demise's effect, I should have lost that duel. No, I don't believe that. So we'll try it this time with a Dragon Pulse Magician. And it was the Elemental Saber Lapuila coming to the field. What makes that card so hard is the conditions in which he gets summoned and whatnot. No, not today. Sorry. Yeah, no. Get that crap right out of there. Yeah, it was a drastic drop off, wasn't it? Just not mine. So we're gonna go ahead and flip this because of the card I got in my hand here. Well, he can't be destroyed in battle. Doesn't mean his friend can't be. I think that is their ace card right there. Is that Lapuila Mana? I wonder how they activated that effect twice. I don't know why I got all this cut in and this lag and this crap that's going on. I had a way better smooth transition earlier, not doing this live thing. So we're going to retreat again. I'm not going to sit here and get toasted on this crap because I know damn well. I came in here and I played with this brand new deck right before I started streaming earlier and I absolutely wrecked it, as you can see. I'm not going to sit there and have the computer just go ahead and cheat me out of whatever because it doesn't like the way I'm playing or my deck is not the same. So tough, too bad. Get the fuck over it. So the Pendulums have been forced away 2 or 3 more times already, which absolutely should have already won one. Should be already done with this. Of course he's going to go and hack that one right out of there. Why wouldn't he? So we'll go ahead and do this. I ain't sharing my moon mirror shield with that guy over there. He's the enemy. Well, why would we do that? Pendulums of Deception. Now, so we're going to retreat again, because now the computer's just ignoring summoning conditions and whatnot. I've played this deck plenty of times. Better read that card again. So now I just get to sit here and keep going back and forth and try to complete this story, because this is making for shit content. That's awesome. Well, my deck is not the same, so I don't care what was programmed into the computer earlier. My deck has definitely changed, and they just don't like it, so too bad. You can get the hell over it. Pendulums of Deception, just trying to get cured. We got the twin moon mirror shields now, trying to return them to the Gemini twins and not to the Cosmic Titan Temple. Cosmic Titan Temple seems to be the wrong place. We gotta take it to Castor and Pollux. Gemini. Literally, just ignoring summoning conditions, turn times, you know. Weird. Well, that went sour real quick for them, didn't it? All that hippity hoppity bumbo jumbo. I got him about that far. Let's see what's going on in here. Well, let's see. Looks like we'll go with that one. We'll go with the black ship of Gorn. Yeah, you're gonna want to two. Really? And why can't I battle? Oh, whoops, that's right. The ship can't move. The ship is stuck in port when I do that. Pretty convenient how that all just went down like that real quick. Not even a single thing, you know, that would allow for it to be negated. That's weird. Pendulums of deception. Cat shark jumps onto the field. Where did this cat shark come from? Look at the ridiculousness. That's absolute junk. That's absolute junk. They absolutely got crushed. That's absolute junk. Pretty sad that this one chapter that I tried one time earlier after this new deck, that I absolutely freaking beat it the first time with the new deck, and now I can't even get it on here on a live stream. I can't beat it. Yeah, I'm not buying that crap at all. The computer is just pissed off because it knows I got it figured out. So we're just getting cheated here, no problem, that's fine. Whatever, I guess we'll just sit here and try to figure out the story if the Pendulums are going to make it or not. You can listen to the story and the music. no, not today. It's been real. It's been fun. But when you piss the Queen of Ruin and Oblivion off, you get none of this. And there it is, the Pendulums of Deception bust on through just for all of you. After all the hard work and dedication and getting pissed off, the Pendulums finally woke up and they got it done. I told you the deck has been modified. It is solid out there now. And just like that, you saw how quick it can turn on you. Well, there goes the warriors of the 6 elemental lords. We're going to come into Ruin and Demise. We're going to go ahead and get you a little break here. You can take your latency and shove it elsewhere. Considering I put it on a low latency. Who's stronger? Ichigo from Bleach, Lupe from One Piece, Naruto from Naruto. That's who we want to know. You know, who's stronger? Hand-to-hand combat. Who would be stronger? Ichigo, Lupe, or Naruto? So what we got here is we're going to go get you the title screen here. So you saw the Pendulums of Deception found an extra moon mirror shield on the way through. And that's what they were so tough about, is because the elemental saber there, Lapawila Mana, had separated the twin moon mirror shields to keep them away from Castor and Pollux, the twin Gemini stars up above. And now Kuraz and Mobius are starting to learn more and more of the truth. We'll be back on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel with Mayhew the M. Get that point. So weird. Maybe it's just me. Ichigo, Lupe, or Naruto? Who's stronger in a hand-to-hand combat? Who is stronger hand-to-hand? Look at the lovely lady right there. I think she's a Link summon. Kizagaras, I believe her name is. Kizagaras. She's a Link summon. I think she's an elemental saber Link summon, but Ichigo from Bleach, Lupe from One Piece, Naruto from Naruto. Who and Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. It's Mayhew the M. I got that tournament invitational. I really want to get that on the 17th. It's really going to have to do is follow the instructions, strict instructions. I'm actually going to modify the entry ticket if you have completed all the way up to the gold ticket of what posted on the site there. If you completed the entire story, I'm not gonna deny your entry or whatever, but you have to have at least all the way up to the gold ticket. The way it is on the site, strict instructions apply. Believe it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel with Mayhew the M. And with the thunderous boom, Kuraz and Mobius directed the team to a victory over the elemental sabers. And they found the second moon mirror shield that belonged to Castor and Pollux, the Gemini. My goal for this story is hopefully I can get Mobius and Kuraz on the field, both wearing, equipped with the moon mirror shields. I think that would be a pretty epic highlight for the story. And now we have to go and fight the false king of demise and the false queen of ruin. Because my team's the real team. And these guys are fake. Because we said so. So there we go. The Pendulums of Deception. Coming up against the first line of defense of the false king and queen of ruin and demise. Poses. That's what we call them. Poses. Gonna go see them poses. Kuraz and Mobius have been deceived for far too long. This is one of my favorite beats on the game. Now they just gotta expand background music. This is looking a little bit rugged to start. Get with that draw of all the draws. No. I'm not thinking today's a good day for you. Not a good day. Yeah, I have this on normal latency with my frames, so here we go with the draw. An absolute catastrophic hand right here, looks like. A retreat on the first line of defense against the false king and queen. This is gonna hurt both of us big time. Taking one for the team there. Oh, it's a scary situation at this current point. The Pendulums of Deception may have to retreat. Sakuretsu's no good, and the Pendulums will have to retreat on the first try of the first line of defense, coming up against the false king and queen. Just a bad dealt hand. That happens in Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometimes you just get a hand that no matter how many cards you draw out, you're just not gonna make it to the end of the game. That was just that was a rugged hand to start with right there. We'll look at a little bit more ship shape here. A little bit of thunder with the Walk Cobra. Got that sonic bed. Yeah, that sonic bird allows you to get a ritual spell out of your hand, out of your deck, bring it to your hand. You ain't gonna like this though. No, sir. That fat-ass bird is heading home. Oh, well. We'll do it like this. Pencil Plume gets the notion that something big is about to go down. So he calls upon his friend, Incantation Candle. Boom. And he said, hey, I think you need one of these things right here. So he got it. But we weren't done. We'll go get that fat-ass bird out of the cooker. We'll bring him right over here to have a little bit of fun with the boys and girls of Pendulums of Deception. Oh, we got options. We're gonna use this one though. You watch what happens when I use this one instead. Go ahead and hit that button. I'll take that button. Thanks to all of you for helping me out. And here we are, frozen in time. I know I've turned off the animations for all that. Oh, Big Bird coming over to the Pendulums of Deception, turning on his own team. It's the fat-ass Sonic Bird, baby. Get Sonic with it. We could be in a world of trouble here, though. This could go south real fast. Going after Pencil Plume like a big tough bully. Picking on the guy with no attack and defense, a little feather. Tells me they're featherweights out here. We're going to be alright because we're going to do this here. We're just going to trade. Just trade it. The king for the queen. Alright, that the queen's a little more powerful because, you know, she can have a baby. The king can't. Oh, I went backwards the wrong way. That was absolutely foolish. No. If we had attacked with her, we could have got a second attack. We could have had third, so I made a mistake there. That is absolutely terrible. I mean, look, we could have had this done and over with. It would have been done. We would have been out of this, and now we're probably in a world of trouble. The bird, see, I told you that fat-ass bird, Pendulums of Deception, he's deceiving both teams. He's playing both sides of the field. Playing both sides of the ball. Yeah, I told you, we're in a world of trouble now. We absolutely are in a world of trouble. Here we go. Boom, he's going to wipe everybody right out. Nope, he's not. The Pendulums of Deception. Hoping for a calling card. And now we're in a world of trouble. Because I made that simple little mistake, and that's what happens in Yu-Gi-Oh! I could have had a double attack for 1,200. I left 1,200 on the board. There it is. Left 1,200 points on the board. Now I'm going to be down big time, 38. One card that could save it all. And that is not it. looks like we're going to be down another 38. Now I'll have nothing. And it looks like we're going to have to retreat. That's it. That's 2 in a row because of that simple mistake. That's one thing you're going to be aware of. Is if your card has a feature like Queen of Oblivion there, not on the board anymore because I take her 23 over 11, that's 1200. Then I take another 23, which drops us to the 14. I would have had enough by 200. And I would have been done. We'd be on chapter 2, but try for the 3rd time to break on through. This could be a huge opening. Pendulums gonna get us our buddy. We got some tall cans, you know, because Mayhew the M, he likes them tall cans right there, baby. There's one. Well, we'll have to go this way with it. And now we can do this. Got the proof in the pudding right there. Now we're gonna go ahead and get some more tall cans out. Told you, these guys don't play around, baby. Go ahead and bring the big boy to the table, and we're gonna leave the tall cans since we like the tall cans. Pendulums of Deception, here they come. Now, do I sacrifice everything? I do. It's a clean field, and I still believe I have a normal summon left. Absolutely. I've done nothing but special summon this whole turn. Go ahead and get the Waddlemer right back out here just in case. Here we are, the Pendulums of Deception. Battling hard this time. Try not to make any errors. You could be in a world of trouble. And there goes the Walk Cobra. Oh boy. How dangerous is that? Got some magic going on over here in the gravy. There we go. Magic time. We'll bring that bad boy right back to there. Yes, indeedy. Doodle will take that too. Demise holding strong on the field here. I'm about to... let's do this. Oh. And we got, what is that? Ballista Squad. I made another mistake. I should have pulled the trigger before I summoned. We'll just bring this guy right back out of here. I mean, not a big deal. I wasn't too worried. Demise knows what he's doing. Boom. Got all them ritual monsters over there. That's gonna kill the battle phase for him the next time around. Thank you, Waddlemer. And Swords of Revealing Light pulls that out of who knows where that came from. But the big thing is, it's like, here's the problem. Here's the problem. I destroy this card, I destroy him. And all of them. So I destroy the whole field, including my guy. And somehow Swords of Revealing Light got taken off the field, just disappeared. Yeah, just somehow weird. Just like that. Yeah, we'll use that bad boy right there. Come here, you lovely little lady. We like you. But you know what? I think I'm gonna trust your big sister this time. Oh, we got some magic going on in here. We ain't done yet. Hold on. She ain't done playing. Throw that right away. We don't need that. We'll take that right there. One more. No more. Okay. Oh no. It's a huge open door, but could it be a trap? Is it a trap? With no fear, Witchcrafter Heine right into battle. No fear. We'll take that one now. Thank you. Oh boy, it could be a huge turn of events for the Pendulums of Deception. Do they want the 1 day of peace? They don't need it. With Witchcrafter Creation, Heine summons her sister. And just in case things get wonky, we'll add a second attack to her and the Witchy Craft Sisters. Pulling through in the clutch for the Pendulums of Deception. What a clutch performance by the Witchcraft Sisters right there to help Mobius and Kuraz bring those twin moon mirror shields back to where they belong, to Castor and Pollux. What do you say we go watch a live duel? Since we're that far into the story, we'll go watch a live duel. Just for all of you, you can only watch this too. Who is stronger hand to hand? Ichigo from Bleach, Lupe from One Piece, Naruto from Naruto. Go ahead and take your votes. Spread us around, share us, care us. You know, love us, hate us, whichever. Ooh, look at these cards. These look like some solid cards going in here. Danger Bigfoot. I saw that card earlier. Danger Thunderbird. Alright, it's a Danger Deck Scrap Recycler. Alright, it's not a complete structure deck of one way or another. That's what it means to think outside the box. Think outside the structure deck. That's just to get you a basic deck to get together and give you a chance to win. There's so many cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! There's no right way to build a deck. There's a right way to put chemistry together in a deck, but there's no one way to build a deck. If you're using dragons, I can use a different bunch of dragons and be better than your dragons. If you're using, we'll say, insects like a smoked mosquito, I can do a little bit better. Let's turn on the tripwire just in case. Looks like things are getting a little too long and drawn out. There is a certain amount of time and legal moves. Level 10, level 9. And I'm just really hoping these aren't just bots just playing the game. I really hope there are people who are playing the game. I'm sure there are probably bots that they've implemented in the game to make sure that the move turn structure stays correct and 100% accurate. I feel like I'm in Mexico right now with this beat. Oh, look at this. Powering right up 4,300. But it's the smoke mosquito. Cutting that time down in half. Smoke mosquito gets smoked. Who's stronger hand to hand? Ichigo from Bleach, Lupe from One Piece, and Naruto from Naruto. And it's a Gamseal the Sea Turtle. Gamseal the Sea Turtle. We love turtles. Turtle, turtle. Wide open. Look at all those cards get milled into the basement zone just for this big boy here. And as you see, Dingaroos, Jinjirsu, the Orcust of the Evening Star, Jinjirsu. Oh, he just got leveled down real big time. Number 84, Pain. What's that? Pain who? Pain Gainer. Pain Gainer. Oh. You see, this is where things can get a little out of hand. Big 4,000 whack there. Another 450, that's the bonus points. And we talk about them small little 450s and 350s here and there in tournaments. Those are huge. It's those 450s and 350s that, win you titles. It's really not about winning in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's about losing. Look at how many cards they've had to lose just in this duel to get to where they're at this point. This is only turn 4. And I can show you right in the graveyard. There's only 4 there. But look at this banishment zone. Filled up. Could be the end of the road. It is the end of the road. Kind of looks like just some bots cruising around in there. No followers. One follower, one following. As you see, I have no gems. I am low on gems. I've been buying packs like crazy. There you go. In case you want to follow me on Master Duel, I've seen some people start to stream the Master Duel, which is really awesome. In case you want to, follow me and friend here, and we can duel casually or whatever. Um, This is the ID 951658740 here on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I'm trying to host a grand invitational tournament that starts on March 17th. I need 2,048 entries. 2,048 entries. I'm not going to be upset if we don't even get one entry because, I don't even expect to get one entry right now, but I am shooting for 2,048 entries. If not, I'll just move back the invitational date. That way more time passes, and maybe we'll try it for an end of the summer, like my birthday invitational kind of thing in August. As we saw, the Pendulums of Deception, they had to go for a couple rounds against the fake King and Queen, Ruin and Demise. Now we get to jump into the second stage of that, where things are probably going to get a little tougher. Second line of defense for Kuraz and Mobius. They're the monarchs that were deceived into stealing the Moon Mirror Shield, which they thought at the first was only one, but it's actually a twin set for Castor and Pollux. And now we have two in here, and we're trying to return both of them to Castor and Pollux and not to Hector. Now, well, the Cosmic Temple Titan. Titan Temple. Cosmic Temple of the Titans. There we go. Cosmic Temple of the Titans. Coming right out with that big gun. I don't know if she should be playing this early right now. Especially when there's thunderstorms are brewing. And the snowstorms too. Right like that. Could be a tough challenge here. And Monster Reborn. Here comes the Queen of Oblivion. But guess what? No, not today. It's not happening. Dragon Pulse Magician says, get that junk out of here. I come from a long line of kick-ass people, and you definitely aren't on the list. He was trying to jump around there. We're not going to be playing no games over there in the special summon box. And the False King and Queen were feeling the wrath of Mobius and Kuraz. And don't try to get me singing right now. We ain't going on that road. What do we have over here? Oh, we got some yummy features here. So why don't we go ahead and bring out Firewall XZ Dragon. Boom. Give me a little gain of that. I feel safe with, I feel comfy with that on there. I mean, a lot of different card effects can mess that thing up right now. But it's looking like the Pendulums of Deception are just gonna hang this one on the hat rack and go straight for the Gusto of the Throat. And just in case We'll just throw the Waboku up. Go ahead and we'll go ahead and pull the Warp Pheasant right into the hand here. And boom. I'll say see you later to the second line of defense of the False King and Queen, just like that. The Pendulums of Deception showing that they've powered up even better than before with the Firewall Exceed Dragon breaking down firewalls. No problem. And they're going to keep right on trucking, trying to return the twin Moon Mirror Shields to Castor and Pollux. So who is stronger hand-to-hand? Ichigo from Bleach, Lupe from One Piece, or is it Naruto? Go ahead and hit the poll button if you have a quiz, a question, answer that up, because the percentage, okay, so how this poll is going to work for me, it's whoever wins the poll there, we will, you know, in the tournaments and things like that, so first poll winner will get, you know, merch or prizes or things like that. We'll get there, you know, this is brand new to me, so. And now the last line where we have to go and meet the King and Queen on their own home battlefield. Kuraz and Mobius trying to return the twin Moon Mirror Shields to Castor and Pollux. The Pendulums of Deception. Oh, that's no good. No, no, no. Not today. Can't be having that guy come out already. We just got started. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, it's the big battle phase. Apparently they didn't learn from the first two rounds, but the Pendulums of Deception team just is way too strong, too fast, too furious. We're just hard and heavy. We've got some reinforcements. This War Cobra right here, baby, you gotta do us some justice. I'm gonna leave that there. This. Just like that. But the Moon Mirror Shield was not about to leave the battlefield. Oh, and that's no good for them right there. About to take some damage here, but for me, it's worth it. Or is it? Down to 2,500. But the self-destruct Adamant Ant-Man making an appearance on the field for the Pendulums of Deception. Pendulums of Deception. Use destruction, deception. It gets kind of confusing out here in this war zone. You know what I mean? And that turn. We got lava flowing everywhere. We got the monolith. Oh, Ant-Man making a stand. Holding the Moon Mirror Shield tight. And oh boy. This is absolute death by death by design. And we will link summon this time. Just because. Just want to have a good old time with it. I'm going to put that one on the bottom. A quick strike. Now, why did I do that, you're wondering? Just to get my deck a little warmed up and let the cavalry have a little fun too. I'll come right back on this if I, run out of time. And there it is. That should do it. We'll see the result either way. There it is. I'll have to retreat just this time. They would have done the same move anyway. I would have got wiped off the field. The Pendulums of the Doom. Very deceiving right there. We deceived our own game plan by sending the ants away and taking the moon mirror shield off the field. So we deceived our own game plan. That's a little rough start there, but we got a number of cards that can make this better for us. Not so rough after all, maybe. It's a little rough for us right now. This has become no longer a little rough situation. Kuraz makes an appearance onto the field. He was done. He was putting his right foot down, baby. He was having none of it. Though we can only battle with her. Kuraz was frozen in time until next turn. This could be a world of trouble for us right now. And there it is. World of trouble. Yeah, we can't even see what's going on because, things are just getting cut, chopped. Huh. Stack that one right on there. Why don't chip up? Oh, looks like we're gonna have to retreat again. Tripwire. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna have to retreat again. Just enough. But we'll go right back. There's no way we're not gonna. We need to finish this Kuraz and Mobius. Kuraz made a big appearance there, and it wasn't good enough that time. Might have jumped the gun a little too early. Oh, they're trying to bring out the big kids game already. Trying to bring out big double D here. Yeah, double D. Trying to bring out that double D. We should have pendulum summoned first, but we're fine. We'll just go with this. See if we can get into the grill there. Can't activate spells or traps because the Stargazer Magician. So we got the big D off the field. Let's go. Let's just go. Keep flowing. Don't stop the flow, man. Don't stop the flow. Give me babies, I need it. That's what I hear when she's singing. Or maybe it's a he. I don't know. Oh look, here he is again. Battle phasing it up. Isn't that kind of weird why he wouldn't attack? Kai strike right there, sure. Look at it, 5,800 way over there. That's no good. Not today. Yeah, we're all taking some damage on that one, aren't we? Now it's not looking so bad. And look, and there's my Ring of Destruction still on the field. There it goes. Now I'm taking 2,000 more. how many of these things he's got in there? It's like the 17th time I've seen him summon that thing. Hopefully we can get through another round here. I don't want to have to retreat, just keep retreating and retreating. I know my deck's good enough to handle this. Well, here we go. Thank you, Vladimir. That could get us through a round, possibly. That's not helping. That's an interesting card that I've never seen him play. Yeah, wasn't even allowed to like even try to negate that or anything. It just happened and assumed that that's, you know, that was the final outcome, which no. So we'll retreat again. We'll be back. Trying to finish off the False King and Queen, Ruin and Demise. Coming into the 2-hour mark almost here. We got about an hour left after this. Really, so that's where we're going to go, I guess. Pendulums of Deception just keep getting turned back. Every little thing they've done so far. Well, maybe if we stop messing with them trying to clip things in the middle of my streams, you know, clip it after it's over. Yeah, we'll hold on to that. Taking a 900 burst right there, I'll take it. Sure. A little different scenario now. today. I just destroyed that card. Absolutely destroyed that card. And that a shock. No, 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 not today. opening up a doorway, it looks like. And it's the Pendulums of Deception, ladies and gentlemen, pulling it off in a clutch hour. Watt Pheasant with a huge banishment there to open up the doorway, to break on through to the other side, like Morrison said, and the doors. And there we go. We got through that story. Ruin and Demise have been defeated. So that's going to bring us this far to the mystery of the Megalith. We got about an hour here. We're going to take another little break here. And then, actually, I'm going to tool around with another deck, show you another deck I built. I call it Space and Time. But I'm going to go take a break. I have to go to the rusty room, the rusty rest of the rusty room. And we're going to head you back to the title screen. Great job on this game. I gave it an S+ rating. It's still a little glitchy, but I still gave it an S+ rating because what do you expect with a new release? Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel with your host, Mayhew the M, and we just saw the Pendulums of Deception and Mobius and Kuraz returning the Twin Moon Mirror Shields back to Castor and Pollux. We'll be back. So we just gave you a little prequel into the war zones there that were going on with the Pendulums of Deception. Mayhew the M here on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Now let's go show you the result of what happened when we won those battles. Hopefully we're going to get back right in here. And with the Pendulums of Deception beating the Elemental Sabers. Here is the result of the story. The soundtrack of this game, very mystical, magical, just the way I like it. And the Pendulums of Deception sending the Elemental Lords and the Element Sabers back into training. Some featherweights against the Pendulums of Deception. But because they had to retreat back in to training, the result with the battles that we fought through here, this is why we had to fight. I guess we don't want to worship ruin. And because we battled and fought hard to get the false kings and queens out of the way, this is the result of our hard work. Ichigo, Lupe, or Naruto be able to handle the pendulums of deception? Who is stronger? What ominous dark shadow she has. And so ruin and demise lay on the horizon somewhere out in space and time, waiting for their next appearance. So the pendulums of deception, we've moved down. So we are on the mystery of the Megalith. We'll play the intro, but we will not start a battle. Oh, it says we're on tutorial. Well, we're not on tutorial, that's for sure. We'll play the intro for you, get you started and watching the story. Mystery of the Megalith. mystery of the Megalith has begun for the Pendulums of Deception. So we're about 45 minutes away from being done on this show. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel with Mayhew the M. I'm just going to go back to some of the stuff we've already done, because I want to show you one of my other decks that I've been toying around with, called Space and Time. And I'm just going to go up here to the hardest one, I guess. I call it Space and Time. And this thing can get pretty nasty. So it starts with Tuning Magician, Witchcrafter Pottery, 2 Yomi Ship, Timebreaker Magician, 2 Self-Destruct Air, Aurora Wing, Black Fang Magician, Purple Poison Magician, Witchcrafter Schmitta, ×2, Crowley, the Magistus of Grimoires. Then we got Zoroa, the Magistus of Flames, ×2. And these names get a little tongue. Riliona, the Magistus of Vere, Stargazer Magician, Dark Magician Girl, Mobius the Frost Monarch, Dragoncaller Magician, Witchcrafter Hyene ×2, Mobius the Mega Monarch in this one, Performapal Odd Eyes Dissolver, Fisher, Monster Reborn, Smashing Ground, One Day of Peace, Mind Pollute, Fusion Substitute, Dark Burning Attack, Pendulum Call, Duelist Alliance, Ring of Destruction again ×2, Dust Tornado, Waboku ×2, Magistus Thurgy, Tris Magistus, the Moon Mirror Shield. Now there's only one in here because, well, we lost one somewhere in Space and Time, so this deck would be a prequel to the Pendulums of Deception. Magistus Invocation ×2, Witchcrafter Collaboration, Witchcrafter Creation, Spiritual Water Art AOI, Psy Curse, Wall of Disruption, Reject Reborn, and Call of the Haunted in this one. I got Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight, ×2, the Dark Magicians, Iwas, the Magistus Spell Spirit, Hyper Psychic Riser, Glacial Beast Iceberg Narwhal. I will not summon Stardust Dragon until I hit my goal of 100,000 stars. I will not summon Stardust Dragon, my favorite card in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! All the cards out there, I will not summon this card. You will not see me play this card until I reach my goal. And I will try to summon it in a ranked duel. Varom, the Magistus Divinity Dragon. Oh, here's a good one. Virtual World Kyubi Shen. Time Star Magician. Kanzashi, the Raika Queen. Magician of Hope, or Magician of Hope. Lingaribo. Ib, the World Chalice Priestess. And Boral Sword Dragon in this one. So I've been toying with this one. This one gets pretty nasty. It can flow out real nice and be really deadly, or it can just give me a, hey, go F yourself right in the backside. So I'm going to hit this going first button, looks like. This is just a deck that I've been toying around with. I'm probably going to use it to go down the storyline, because there's a story behind, the characters in this deck as well. As you can see, we got a pretty good pumped up set right here. You know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not about all that hippity-hoppity jumping around with all the monsters and smashing cards all the time. There's a story behind each and every single card in Yu-Gi-Oh! I have no idea why I'm doing this right now. Oh, it's a field spell, so yeah, sure. We'll just go ahead and take that right out of there. Dust Tornado. No field spell for you. And no, I'll be okay on 800. This is my Space and Time deck. Space and Time. Not yet. Zoroa, the Magistus of Flame. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's see what happens. Oh, which one do we want? We'll take the big old one right here, Vero. Dragon. Alright, let's battle. Well, looks like we're going to get a free kill here with this setup. Bam. But there will be no damage. Oh, really? We'll take some damage then. Looks like. Man, that puts me behind. That's okay. We still got the man with a plan. The Magistus. I'm gonna do it again. Go ahead and equip him with this bad boy right here. Oh yeah. Okay. We're gonna do that from now on. guess that's what happens when we go ahead and hook him up with that one. Dragon. Wow. Like a boss. Zoroa, the Magistus of Flames. And if you notice, he's a tuner at a level 4. That's huge for like if you want to synchro bigger, like, you know, 7s, 8s, and 9s. Level 4 tuners, man, sometimes they can be hard to come by. Dragon. Me and my dragons. I love dragons, let me tell you. Let's go ahead and get it on like a boss over there again. This is my Space and Time deck, ladies and gentlemen. Mayhew DM here on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Tonight I took you through the rest of the Elemental Lord story, showed you the result of our wins, and we got through the Ruin and Demise series. And that's no good for them over there. That's some big bad noise right there. We showed you the Ruin and Demise finish, and why that story was important. I will not summon Stardust Dragon. Well, it looks like I need this bad boy right here. Point, you go right over there. He's got a set spell, a trap right over there. We'll go ahead and hit that one. Yeah, we're good. That should do it. Magistus, Zeroa, Magistus of the Flames. Taking home some big victory chunk juice right there. And that's just the touch of it. We'll go ahead and do it again. Let's try to go battle the Karakuris, the Clockwork Ninjas. Space and Time. I'm not going to show you any of the story or anything because that's later. We're still working our way down the line there. So we're going to show you the Space and Time deck against Karakuri. Karakuri can be a really hard deck, a really tough deck if you know how to play it. If you're a skillful Yu-Gi-Oh player, Karakuri can be your flavor. I like these little features over here, the fish jump, and Megalith over here kind of goes up and down. Space and Time with Mayhew the M here on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Got one half the pendulum ready to roll. Get the magistrate right out there. Now that I've used it like twice, I know exactly what I'm doing with these cards now. Oh, we got a battle plan here. We got a battle pass. Looks like a door opened over there. We're going to go ahead and slam it home for a 25. The only thing I would probably change in this game is with the different storylines, have, maybe 3 or 4 different background musics that come through. But the music has been fantastic. The soundtrack is wonderful. It's an S+ rating in my head. We'll take that 1 day apiece right here. Use up Woboku there just in case. No, thank you. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is also about mannerisms and being patient and letting the players play. It teaches you all kinds of reading comprehension, math, understanding, strategy. It's literally probably the best card game on the planet, in my opinion. That's my opinion. You could probably think some other card game is out there that's way better. I don't know. We'll go ahead and just pass that turn over to that mail. Just doing some random duels here. Kind of show you my space and time deck. This one's got a lot of nice features in it, especially with some of the synchros and Z's and whatnot. I love it. I break the computer. It has to think so much. I love that feature. I can just touch on the turn time, the tripwire over here. Take your FPS and go shove it in a bottle somewhere. Look at your frames per second rate here, pal. Look at that. He does too. He's got the frames per second right there. Karakuri Shogun model. Double O. Oh no. The license to kill. 00. Well, Boku's good through the whole turn until I come back to me. I believe that is correct. It's not looking correct, though. We got another big boy on the field. Karakuri deck is really, it can get complicated and confusing. We'll bring out Big Sister. We'll at least get one monster back on the field here. We have to battle for one of them. Draw a card. Oh. Well, Goku's supposed to be active. Okay, well that was interesting. We didn't even see what happened. About that one. Apparently they didn't like all of that noise that I just pulled on them. They certainly did not like that maneuver. That was the move that really ticked off the dude. It was the move that made them angry. Oh, that's too bad because look who I got right there. That's just really too bad. There's not much I can do here. Limiter removal, that card is a dangerous card. It's a very dangerous card, as you can see. Here we go. What do we got? We got 4,900 still going. Oh, there's 69. Is there one more in this package? Oh, we're at 49 again. Oh no, we're at 73. 74. Now we've done it. That's 53. This computer is just trashing this whole system. Oh, there it is. That should do it, right? 53, 8,000. Look at that. 90. Oh, look. Going up to 10,000 now. Oh, way over. Alright, cool. Well, sometimes the computer does that, just pulls things right out of the database. Well overstepped its bounds, like it was just an unrestricted free agent or unrestricted free server. Just blatantly ignores all the rules of everything. No big deal, whatever. I think they put those out there so, you know, I could be wrong, but in my opinion, they put them out there to kind of distract the game from doing it to real life people. Yeah, well, we're definitely going to use that down in there. That's for sure. Take that, stuff that right there. Huge Duelist Alliance right there. Give us one of those. The Pendulum Call. Dun dun dun, the Pendulum calling. Boom, dun dun dun, Pendulum calling. We'll come back for her later. And we want these two here. Definitely gonna want Black Fang over there. Now we don't want the pendulum, all of them. We just want the pendulum, that one. That there is the time breaker, and he gets a special bonus when he gets pendulum summoned by himself. Oh. And since it's our first turn, we're looking alright. So every time I pull him out, I get a out of my hand. If I had a way to return them to my hand, which I have plenty of those. Oh, we're all taking some damage now. What is this foolish lag? That's just foolish. I never grew up with a lag. This stuff is smooth. Our curry deck now, starting a little turn over here. Oh, all that hop, skip, and a jump, and it's right back to us. Yeah, we don't need to do any of all that. We'll just do that. What's this guy funny little blow about? Oh, that's right. He's got a cool little trick. He's got a cool little Houdini trick I like, so. We'll just add 1,200 more to this guy right here. Yeah, we're good. We don't want to destroy none of my cards. Just like that. He's now still 2,800 like a boss. He's sitting there like a boss. Time breaker Magician like a boss. This is my space and time deck. I built this. It took me a while to put it together. All my decks do because I tweak them so much. I play with my deck so much that, I'm surprised it hasn't fallen off. Jump fish. Jump fish. Look at the koi pond. I think that's epic. Oh, here he is. Big boy and his toys. Still going. This is what happens when the car curry get upset. We'll trip them up. I'm going to have to put that computer to sleep a little bit there. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? Oh, this is definitely broken. Oh, look, here we go. And a little 200, send my magician away. Just like that. Amazing. Oh, nothing I can do. We're all mad because I got down to 2,000. Now we'll do the hippity hoppity, flip around, all kinds of stuff to it. And all it really is just like to get to this point. Just like that, more than just enough, so I guess we'll just walk out the door, because this computer right now is absolutely stupid, being completely, absolutely beyond all recognition of whatever it could be. Space and time deck, we're going to go ahead and try to do this, get this done. We've got about 15 minutes left here. And one last time, we'll leave this up for the last. Who is stronger hand to hand? Ichigo from Bleach, Lupe from One Piece, or Naruto from Naruto? Oh, let's start with this one first, because that gets me a card. And then we'll go ahead and get her this time around. And we'll use this one too. We'll go ahead and put the side curse away. We don't need it right now. And we'll take the Black Fang and the Dragon Collar. We'll go right over there. And we'll go over there. And we'll go these two here. We can go get Ib if we want right now. Alright, here we are. Now, this is a pretty decent setup for me right now. I'm looking okay. No, not today. You look like you should go home. Look at that crap. And he'll take another 1,000 right there. Let's go with the drag, man. Like, that's such a drag. And there goes 1,000 because of the ant. Ant-Man with the big blast. Alright, I got some cards that are owed to me. This one. And then those two over there, I believe. My cards. Well, they'll be coming. Hold on. Dragon. Oops. Now they're gone. The 1 and 2, thank you. There's another one I should have. Thank you very much for returning my things. I told you, this deck can get kind of crazy. My deck right here, Space and Time. Karakuri not feeling so safe now with Witchcraft to Heine on the team, yeah. Alright. Dragon. Now the beauty of this setup right here, as soon as they summon a monster, I can chuck one of those spells, zap them off the field if they can't negate it. And that spell will just come right back to me. It's gonna bring out little sister. Oh, hey little sister. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and battle with the twin. We got the sisters here going on to battle. sisters can sit there and have a nice little chat. Got about 10 minutes left, so hit up that little survey, that poll, whatever you want to call it. Give me some insight on that. That'll determine what kind of merch I'm going to get or things I'm going to give away. Well, thank you. You can stay out on the field today. A tuning Magifion. That's a 3-1. Put that lovely lady right over there with him. Yeah, that's good. Drops in on a 400. Wow. Go ahead and summon this one. Okay. Push ourselves a little further across the bridge to take a little more control. I can check pull either one of these spells, and I'm going to get them back here in a second. Point, just like that. It's like she never even left. This lady's going to make it so I can go and chuck another spell. I'll chuck that lovely lady right there. I can add another Witchcrafter to my hand now. Oh yeah, that card there, let me show you what just happened. So that card there, Witchcraft or Collaboration. I can take 2 attacks this turn with my lovely Witchcrafter lady. No, we're not doing that. No, we don't need that. We don't need that. So I can make 2 attacks with her. And there's another one. And that'll end this duel. So that's my Space and Time deck right there. It can get really, really petty. It will get really, really petty. There's no doubt about it. It's meant to be petty. It's meant to destroy everything on the field. And it's meant to just annoy you with that little magic flip trick of those cards with the spells just keep returning to me. So that's my Space and Time deck. We got time to watch one more duel, and that's what we're going to do. So, who is stronger hand-to-hand? Ichigo from Bleach, Lupe from One Piece, Naruto from Naruto. Go ahead and hit that up. Let's get you on one more live duel. And then we'll get out of here. And Saturday, I'm going to be doing a variety show. I'm going to try some other games because I played RuneScape and this year, obviously. I almost forgot what I was playing, and I'm playing it. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. So I'm going to try, I'm going to add a 3rd game to my repertoire, I guess. I was thinking Minecraft. I might go with Diablo. Not sure which yet. But it's toss up right now between Minecraft and Diablo. I don't do the Warzone shootouts because, no, after what happened in Black Ops 2 with everybody cutting and glitching that out and cheating on that, I really got away from COD because Black Ops 2 is my favorite COD. So, Ojama deck. Just watch how this thing plays out. This Ojama deck is very skillful. I love the Ojama deck. Ojama Green. These are all just classic from the Chaz story. I didn't know there was an Ojama pink, but this is an Ojama deck. the poll question. Get a vote in there. I'd like to determine my merch. Oh my, 5 big beasts right there, huh? I wonder how that all happened and went down. Oh, all right there. Straight over the defense. Twice even. A third time. For each monster attached to it, it gets an attack. And that was it. The Ojamas just absolutely stood no chance against that card right there. That was a ridiculous card. I've never seen something like that. I have. I can't say I haven't. Well, since that was such a short duel, let's hit you up one more time with another live duel. Oh, we're spinning out of control here. Remember, that's Ruin and Demise. Ruin was the red and Demise was blue. Ooh. Urgent Schedule. Ash Blossom. And Joyous Spring. Ooh, interesting. Tripwire. Shaldo. Shaldo. I played somebody with a Shaldo deck last night. You know, from the West Coast. I won't mention any names about Dark Stray or anything like that, but I don't know. I was doing alright. It was a great duel. I ended up losing in the end, but it wasn't by much. There's a reason you're only allowed one Monster Reborn in your deck, because people would just be pulling things out of the grave all day long. Not that I don't anyway. Call them a haunted. There's all kinds of ways. Ghost of the past, things like that. Oh, ouch. This huge locomotive coming through. They have a train deck that's super sick now. Like, yeah, the heavy artillery deck, baby. Super Dreadnought. Just like that. Big power hour. Perfect timing on the ending there. I mean, right there with a 2:59:59. We're over the 3-hour mark again. And it's just like that. That was pretty amazing timing on how that just worked out. So there you have it for another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Kuraz and Mobius found the second Moon Mirror Shield. We thought it had started with one, And it was not one, it was two. They were separated because those moon mirror shields would be the way you deflect all of Medusa's gaze and things like that. And Castor and Pollux were the ones who were supposed to be able to go in and kill Medusa, and they would have used that Protector 6 kind of thing and would have walked back to back. I think the Rise of the Titans movie, you see like that Titan who's got a dual head and four arms and it's just kind of blowing through. I can't remember who that is, if it's a Titan or not, but I'll be back again Saturday around noontime, doing some other stuff, trying a new game, maybe Diablo or Minecraft. Friday night, tomorrow night, we're gonna be. I got a thing up. We're gonna be doing some more RuneScape with the Chad. Believe it, the Chad. I have the Chad, and I have Uncle Dirty Gert, or Gertie Dirt, or Gertie Dirty, Uncle Dirty Gertie. Yeah, Uncle Dirty Gertie will be on with us. RuneScape. We're gonna try to do some Bandos bossing and whatnot. This has been a fun 3 hours for me. I'm glad I could take you through this story again. Let's hope that Kuraz and Mobius can restore the twin moon mirror shields with the legacy of the World Chalice. Don't forget about the tournament. Share us around. Check out all the socials. It's all there, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Alpha Pro Gamers 2022. And for this evening, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel is mastering his way out of here. Until next time, let's duel this again.